Another big race in North Carolina, the Senate election. Thom Tillis winning from the Republican candidates. He was considered the odds-on favorite in the primary, but his challenge will likely come in a general election.
Tillis will take on Cal Cunningham in November. He took the top spot tonight for the Democrats.
WCNC Charlotte's Hunter Sines has been following this race from Raleigh. Hunter, what do you have?
Yeah, another landslide here as well. As Brad just mentioned, he had one over there, but Senator Thom Tillis winning handedly tonight with so far 80% of the vote. Tomorrow is when it really begins in this race against Democrat Cal Cunningham, and it is sure to be an expensive one. Last time around, the North Carolina GOP chairman says that Tillis was outspent in the most expensive U.S. Senate race ever, and he expects more money to be pumped into this one. But both sides say they're ready for the fight.
When you look at control of the Senate, it's going to come down to just a few races, including here in North Carolina, and this is the Democrats' #1 target seat. So we do think that they're going to bring $50 million, $75 million, $100 million into this state of out-of-state money that they're going to be able to raise in New York and California.
I'm going to go places that haven't seen a candidate and certainly haven't seen a Democrat in entirely too long. And I'm going to talk to folks who don't always agree, because that's what it means to be a United States Senator in this great democracy.
And Senator Tillis was not here at this event here at the North Carolina GOP headquarters for this watch party, but he did send out a statement thanking his supporters for leading him to this victory, and so did Cal Cunningham over at the Democratic watch party. He thanked his supporters as well, and tomorrow this all kicks off with Mr. Cunningham going out on a statewide tour. That begins tomorrow with all eyes already on this race leading up to the general election on November 3rd. Live in Raleigh, Hunter Sines, WCNC Charlotte.
Hunter, thanks. Let's get some perspective now from our chief political anchor, host of Flashpoint and Wake Up Charlotte's Ben Thompson.
So, Ben, we've been preparing for this day for a long time now that we're seeing everything play out. What do you think the biggest takeaways are from today?
Two biggest takeaways. For one, guys, North Carolina matters. In the past, our primary was in May. This time, we had the third biggest delegate haul, and our race was called early in the night for Joe Biden, who, by the way, we said he was in a three-way tie a few days ago in North Carolina. He won decidedly here in North Carolina. The second big takeaway, the Bloomberg experiment, bust. It did not work. He spent out a $500 million of his own money. A lot of it right here in North Carolina, his first headquarters here in Charlotte. It doesn't look like it worked out, despite the endorsement of Mayor Lyles. Tomorrow, he says he's going to reassess his campaign.
Be interesting to see what happens. Of course, Ben, we know you'll be back on Wake Up Charlotte at 4:30.
Bright and early. Going to go sleep on the cot.
Ben, thank you for being here with us tonight. We appreciate it.
And remember, WCNC Charlotte is your election headquarters. Stay with us for your election results all night long, even when we're off the air. We'll have continuous updates on WCNC.com, inside our mobile app, and on our social media pages.